I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. According to Wikipedia, the USS Caledonia was a brig, formerly HMS Caledonia, that the United States Navy captured during the War of 1812 and took into American service. The brig played an important role with the American squadron on Lake Erie and was sold at the end of the war. Caledonia was the first warship in the U.S. Navy to carry that name. Caledonia was built for the Canadian Northwest Company at Malden near Amherstburg in Upper Canada in 1807 for the North American fur trade on the Great Lakes. In 1812, the brig was taken into military service with the Provincial Marine, a naval transport and protection service in Canada. It played a major part in the Battle of Mackinac Island, transporting artillery which was used to force the American garrison of the island to surrender. After the American garrison of Detroit surrendered after the Siege of Detroit, Caledonia and the brig Detroit, which had been captured at Detroit, were engaged in transporting troops and stores from Detroit and Amherstburg to the Niagara River, where an American attack was anticipated. On the 8th of October 1812, the two brigs were anchored near Fort Erie at the head of the Niagara River. Caledonia carried 2 4-pounder guns on pivots and had a crew of 12. There was also 10 American prisoners aboard and a cargo of furs worth approximately $200,000, a considerable sum of money at the time. A boarding party consisted of American sailors under Lieutenant Jesse D. Elliott and soldiers under Captain Nathan Towson boarded and captured both brigs. Adams ran aground under artillery fire on an island in the river and was eventually set on fire to prevent it being recaptured. Caledonia was taken successfully to the Naval Yard at Black Rock, New York. During the boarding, 1 American sailor was killed and 4 seriously wounded by a volley of musketry. The 12 Canadian crew members were made captive. The U.S. Navy formally purchased Caledonia on the 6th of February 1813 and armed the vessel with 2 long 24-pounder guns and 1 32-pounder carronade. This gave Caledonia a broadside of 80 pounds of shot. For several months, British batteries on the other side of the Niagara prevented Caledonia and several other schooners, which had been purchased by the Navy and were converted into gunboats, from leaving Black Rock. On the 26th of May, the British were defeated at the Battle of Fort George at the ford of the river and were compelled to abandon Fort Erie and the nearby batteries. Lieutenant Oliver Hazard Perry had Caledonia and the other vessels towed by oxen up the fast-flowing river, an operation that took several days. He then sailed them along the southern shore of Lake Erie to Presque Isle, where the other vessels of his squadron were being constructed. On the 10th of September, Caledonia played a key role in the decisive Battle of Lake Erie. Caledonia was commanded in this battle by Lieutenant Daniel Turner, who was praised by Perry for his conduct. For much of the early part of the battle, the other major American vessels were outranged, and only Caledonia's long guns could engage the British flagship and the other British vessels at the center of the battle. Following the American victory, Caledonia transported American troops to Detroit and Amherstburg, which had been abandoned by the British Army. In 1814, Caledonia was part of the expedition to Lake Huron, which attempted to recover Mackinac Island. The brig was sold at Presque Isle in May 1815. Refitted as a commercial ship, she was named General Wayne and reportedly sank in the 1830s in Lake Erie. However, a 1934 article in the Canadian History magazine, quote, "The Beaver," claimed the ship did not sink, but was dismantled in Erie, Pennsylvania. On the 24th of July, 2009, a story appearing in the Buffalo News mentioned the discovery of an 85-foot schooner at the bottom of Lake Erie, which may be Caledonia.
Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling them wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling them wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.